Planetary retrograde motion. Definition. The astrological chart is a geocentric, earth-centered construct. Retrogradation refers to the apparent, not actual, backward motion of a planet when viewed from Earth. Transiting Venus in Gemini, Jupiter in Capricorn, and Saturn in Aquarius will all turn retrograde in May. Venus turns retrograde on May 13th at 21 degrees Gemini. Jupiter turns retrograde on May 14th at 27 degrees of Capricorn, and Saturn turns retrograde on May 11th at 1 degree of Aquarius. Retrograde Venus in Gemini, May 13th through June 25th, 2020. For Libra and Libra rising, the action takes place in the 9th house. Definition: transiting retrograde Venus. A time to review and reassess your finances, personal values, relationships, and your ability to relate, give and receive love. Old relationships from the past may resurface for the purpose of resolving any unfinished business between you. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting hoarse. Okay. Retrograde Venus transiting the 9th house. You may revisit old belief systems, intellectual interests, and studies, philosophical, religious, or metaphysical, that serve to offer a sense of inner peace and solace. A desire to remember happier times may activate traveling to places of your past in search of a sense of warmth and security. The 9th house requires meaning, a need for the deeper reasons behind events that happen in life. With Venus retrograde here, any return to the past is for the purpose of healing the present. Retrograde Saturn in Aquarius, May 11th through September 29th, 2020. For Libra and Libra rising, the action takes place in the 5th house. Definition: transiting retrograde Saturn. Saturn retrograde is asking us to review how we have constructed the framework upon which our lives are built. Once an analysis is done, you may begin to view different life areas in a whole new light and realize there are other options, other ways to live your life. Retrograde Saturn transiting the 5th house. Old loves from the past may reemerge and initiate an inner search. Have I outgrown this kind of connection? And if so, what do I require now? On another level, you may revisit old hobbies, creative outlets, or recreational pursuits that you once enjoyed. Reassessing and judging current love-based relationships and analyzing the give and take between you may lead you to determine which ones are worth keeping. Retrograde Jupiter in Capricorn, May 14th through September 12th, 2020. For Libra and Libra rising, the action takes place in the 4th house. Definition: transiting retrograde Jupiter. The introspective tendency of a planet in retrograde continues under Jupiter retrograde. Expect a review of your belief system, both spiritual and philosophical, as well as more of an effort to connect with the divine source within. Retrograde Jupiter transiting the 4th house. Your home and family relationships may come up for review with an eye toward making improvements across the board. Jupiter, even in retrograde, is expansive, and you may determine that more room, more space is required. This may bring about a reshuffling of your current domicile. On another level, reconnecting with family members that you've been out of touch with is also a possibility.